Yo, what is your YouTube? We're back with another video, and in this video, we got Hernandez Govan beat the Body of Young Dolph just to crash out over $500. Holy shit. If you don't know who Hernandez Govan is, it literally says in the title. The person who killed Young Dolph, man. He beat the Body. Oh, well, I mean, I guess he didn't because he beat the Body, but we know he did. We know he did for sure. It's just, my bad, I'm over here speaking a little too loud. I'm over here fucked up. But man, I hope y'all enjoy the video. It sounded like he beat the Body, like he got out, and then he just did some dumb shit. And now he's back in prison. And it sounds like a lower $500, which is crazy. $500, yo? 500? Like just five? Just five? That's crazy, bro. Like, imagine going to jail for 5 minutes. But at the same time, people go to jail for free. No shit. There's people that go to jail for free. There's people that go to jail for opinions. There's people that go to jail just because they wanted to prove that they was like that, which is, in my opinion, the most stupidest shit ever. But hey, I hope you enjoy the video, and if y'all do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get to the video, man. And we do every single reaction live on Twitch. Tune into Twitch, link in the description, man. We hustling. We're at 566 subscribers. We're trying to hit 567.
Memphis rapper Young Dolph that actually was acquitted of it in court. Like, he took it all the way to trial and they found him not guilty. This same man has just been indicted by the feds for threatening to shoot up a woman's house who has a kid in the house.
Hold on. I'm not even listening. I'm about to open my
Hernandez.
Let's get to this video. Let's see what it's about.
Govan, the one and only person accused of killing Memphis rapper Young Dolph that actually was acquitted of it in court. Like, he took it all the way to trial and they found him not guilty. This same man,
that's crazy,
man has just been indicted by the feds for threatening to shoot up a woman's house who has a kid in the house over $500. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone for free? There's a bunch of new games you get paid to sync in bonus, and right now you some free cash.
New at 4, the man who was acquitted last year in the high-profile murder case of Memphis rapper Young Dolph is now facing new charges.
Hernandez Govan is charged in connection to allegations he threatened an ex-girlfriend last week.
Donning a red gel uniform, something you often
threatening an ex-girlfriend, y'all. Imagine that. I thought it was a random lady. Like, it was a lady threatening a lady. Threatening an ex-girlfriend, though? What the hell? Brother, there's a million ladies there. I'm kind of lowballing it. I'm really lowballing it. There's probably 4 million ladies there. Oh wait, I'm tripping. We're in the village. I'm tripping. How many billion people are on this earth? I think it's 8 billion, right? So there's probably like 4 billion, 5 billion ladies. Yeah. God damn it. Man, you tripping over one is crazy.
With those considered high profile was Hernandez Govan Friday. 3 members
That's
with
crazy,
the Shelby
yo.
County Detention Response Team, also known as BRT, Specially Trained Tactical Unit, escorted the 46-year-old into court.
Yo, shout out to, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Let me check real quick. Let me check. Where's it called? What's it called? Good Times. It's called Good Times. It literally says it on the bad, and I just threw away the bad instead of looking at it. All right. We have 3 slider burgers, which looks like, what's it called? It looks like White Castle burgers. It looks like White Castle burgers, but they're way bigger. So. Shit. They're good too. Probably not warming up a little bit because I just waited too long to eat it to start to stream this shit. To find the video. But it's still good. Let's just smash it actually. I'm about to open up this Oreo. My bad, now I'm slurring way too much. Yo. I'm about to open up this Oreo McFlurry. Not McFlurry. This Oreo shade that they have is kind of like an Oreo McFlurry. But, yeah, this shit smells good. Alright.
Y'all hear what they just said? They had a tactical unit escort him into court. He's wearing a red uniform, which is apparently for high-profile cases. Well, why would that be? Because he's about as high profile as you can get. He was connected to killing one of the biggest rappers from Memphis, and he got locked up in Memphis. Guaranteed he's in protective custody. I mean, that's just what I would assume. I can't say that that's fact, but why else would he have a high custody wristband, a high custody uniform? Because stalking isn't a high custody case. It's because of who he is. And everybody knows, you know, you got one half of Memphis, or at least the majority of Memphis, that fuck with Dolph, and then the rest of them don't. You know, Dolph had his enemies, fair play. But this guy going into the county jail in Memphis, guaranteed it is not safe.
Are charged with harassment and stalking.
And that's why you gotta stay out the way, yo. Now he forever has a bounty on his back. But the thing is, it doesn't even have to be a bounty for real. Like, no one even has to get paid for real. They just don't kill you just because they want to kill you. You killed Young Dolph. A lot of people fuck with Young Dolph. Real shit. You just gotta watch your back forever.
What landed Govan in custody reportedly happened last week. Your news leaders were able to get a copy of the police report filed after Govan's ex-girlfriend called for help. The report summarizes what she alleged happened, causing her to, quote, fear for her safety and the safety of her child. His former girlfriend told police Govan made phone calls and texts threatening to post to social media explicit videos. It's also alleged he threatened to have someone shoot up her home. After officers and National Guard members reportedly checked the area, it's alleged Govan sent yet another message saying, quote, the National Guard can
either you just love trashing out, you love jail, or the pussy's phenomenal, real shit. Like, ain't no way you don't threaten to shoot somebody's house up for a lady. Like, either you just love going to jail, you just don't do it, but you just want to go to jail with a facility of 500 men, maybe even more, or maybe less, but still, just nothing but men. Maybe some lady guards, but the thing is, you're not tapping that for me, for real. So you're just in a facility with men? You just love being in there, or you just...
Yo, what is good, everyone? Let's take a quick break. For the people who do not smoke, sip right past this. That's very good that you do not smoke. For anybody that does smoke, though, I have a question. Have y'all tried King Palms yet? As a smoker, you should test out more things to see what you really like. After trying different wraps out, I think I finally found my favorite. Right now, I got one left that'll re-up tomorrow. If you do order online and you want 10% off, code KPMTHenry will get you 10% off of any order. I'm about to place an order myself. 25 bubblegum mini rolls. Oh my god, add that to the cart for show. Look at that, $45 before discount code. Code KPMTHenry. Apply. Hey, it's not that much, but you're getting it a little bit cheaper and you're showing some support to me. It's very appreciated. There you go. It's on the way. $36 out the door. We got 25 bubblegum mini rolls and 25 regular mini rolls on the way. So 50 in total. I definitely recommend I don't tap in. If you're going to be smoking the bud, might as well be smoking in the best way possible. It's always worth to try new things out until you see something that you really like. So I definitely recommend trying it out. Let's get back to the video.
You just really in love with that pussy. Because ain't no way you don't threaten somebody. Just to, well, for what? Like, I'm over here. My bad, yeah. I want them to say what it was for, yo. Like, real shit. Like, I did it. They said it. He shot at a lady. It was his ex. But I want them to say it specific. Like, was it because they was breaking up or what? Like, if it was them breaking up, alright, fuck, I'm gonna crash out all the way. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. There's 1,000 other ladies within your city. Just go for someone else.
save you. They can't be there forever.
When playing games on PC, do you ever wonder if someone had a clip with you in it?
Download Metal, then go to Albums, Clips you're in, and connect to any games you want clips for. And there you are.
Here's one I found of myself.
Get a clutch up.
Now, how bad do you gotta be for the National Guard to get called in? I personally, I don't know if this is like a Memphis thing. I've never heard of the National Guard investigating like a domestic case, right? Or just saying you're gonna go do something. I've never heard of the National Guard getting involved in a case like this. Have any of you, if you have, commented in the comment section, but how bad do you have to be? And then he's like, yo, National Guard can't help you. They can't watch your house forever. That's crazy.
Bond was set at $4,000. Govan left the same way he came, flanked by extra security, headed back to lockup.
Now we're going to break down the federal paperwork, because originally this case started off as a state case and then the feds took over and indicted him. But like I just told you, $500 is what this case was over. The woman owed him money that he gave her, apparently, allegedly, whatever you want to say.
So then never mind. It's not really just because of my ex, you know, relationship. All right, the pussy's that good. You're gonna crash out. Never mind. It's because of some money. All right. I kind of forgot about that. It literally says in the title, my dumb ass. But at the same time, once they said ex, it's like fuck. I forgot completely about the $500. Once they said ex, I was like, damn, is the pussy that good? Where's shit? But he was getting money out of his ex, which is shit. Best way to go about it. Make sure you get money out if you're gonna be doing some shit like this. But at the same time, like damn, man, $500. That's like 40% of a paycheck. 50, not even like no, I know. Like come on now, go work for it.
But he allegedly crashed out and had to pay $4,000 just to get out of jail and then get rearrested and indicted by the feds. This is why you shouldn't crash out, because $500 ain't worth it. Now you paying $4,000 a bond. You got to get a lawyer, a whole worse situation where you could have just let that $500 go.
Hernandez Govan, who was acquitted last year in the case.
You should have just been like, damn, 500. It is what it is, yo. 500 is still just 500. Like, I did it. 500 is a lot, but at the same time, it's not. It's not. 500, you just spend 500 in one day. Like, 500 is nothing. 500 is half of a rent. Like, not even half. Probably like 40, 30% of a rent. Unless you living cheap as fuck. Like, that's like 30% of the rent. 500, like bro, you can make that easy. You're supposed to just take that loss. But now imagine being asked out of $500 and you got a jail. Like, excuse me, holy shit. Excuse me, yo, my bad. And I'm over here slurring my words. I'm over here stuttering and shit. Listen, imagine being asked out of $500.
Connected to the death.
And you got a charge now. Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Memphis rapper Young Dolph is out on a $4,000 bond after being arrested on news stalking and harassment charges. Court records show a woman accused Govan of sending threatening calls and messages earlier this month.
No, I'm not gonna lie, right? When this dude came out, there was so many comments about he looked like a killer, he looked scary, he looked like this and that. And in my personal humble opinion, it kind of reminds me of what Vaughn was saying about Wooski.
Are they gonna try to make it seem like he crazy because he ugly? You know how all the ugly people, they try to make them like the toughest people and shit. They try to make all the ugly motherfuckers seem like they super tough and shit, like they super gangster because he ugly and shit. Then he got shot in his head, so now he's stupid slow. They think that's savage. That shit lame. Don't nobody get.
So that's kind of how I think when I look at this dude, right? Because he built like a buff tadpole. Like it's a.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sure I did this bait. My bad. My bad. He built like a little Debo, yo, like that, the tough guy, you know, like that guy. You feel me? built like Debo. Look like I want to be Debo. That shit don't mean nothing. Just
Weird,
really don't
you
mean
know what
nothing.
I'm saying? And a lot of people just look at him because he's expressionless, but he talks like a regular human being. He bleeds like any man bleeds. And he had some things to say about me when I made a comment on Vlad TV when I was asked about him. And he just, you know, he tries to have this super killer persona, threatening to shoot up everybody and everything and whatever.
Can you tell which one of us is real and which one of us is AI? How about now? Does this look real to you? If you thought I
Go back.
was AI, then you'd be right. And if you thought I was AI, then you'd also be right, because they're both AI. Artlist is now the best place.
Images of this now infamous white Mercedes.
I've seen that video before, and I still didn't know it was AI. That's crazy.
Memphis police say was the getaway car used in Young Dolph's murder at Makita's Cookies has been viewed by millions. The car was found outside this abandoned home on Bradley Street days after the killing in late November. It's the same home seen here in this music video featuring Young Dolph's accused killer, Justin Johnson, also known as music video after the car in Young Dolph's murder at Makita's Cookies has been viewed by millions. The car was found outside this abandoned home on Bradley Street days after the killing in late November. It's the same home seen here in this music video featuring Young Dolph's accused killer, Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop. Court records show 43-year-old Hernandez Govan, who was just indicted in the rap star slaying, along with Johnson and Cornelia Smith, once lived just a few houses down. Neighbors fearing for their lives told us off camera he grew up on the street.
So this is where Hernandez Govan gets all of his aura, if you'll call it that, or at least the mystique behind who he is he's tied in directly to the Dolph murder case. He's the only one that essentially beat the case. And yeah, you know, that's where he gets his name from. This is what he's known for. Other than that, we don't really know shit about him.
And I'm pretty sure he beat the case just because there wasn't enough evidence that he was the one that offered the money, right? That's why if someone offers you some money to do something, it's stupid. They're not doing it for a reason. They know your ass gonna get caught, and the money doesn't mean shit to them, you know? The money just to send you to go do the time for that, you know? It's like, fuck. You gotta be smart. Real shit. Gotta be smart, man.
Now, to just give y'all my honest opinion, I'm not gonna act like this man isn't about whatever he says he's about, because we gotta look at the proof. If you are in your 40s knocking down on 50's doorstep and you're wearing Nike Techs with a shiesty on, trying to look like a new generation killer,
it's crazy.
Because mind you, they weren't looking like that in the 80s or 90s, whenever this man grew up.
And it's crazy. He's trying to adapt. He's trying to just be cool with the youngins. It's crazy. A grown ass man too.
This is some new shit. This is how the new young killers dress, right? That's some New York shit. But if you're in your mid 40s dressing up in a Nike Tech and a shiesty, I want no problems with you, because it just tells me you are the same man you were 30 years ago. You ain't never grew out of that mentality and you're ready to crash. Like, you know it's bad when your influence as a 40, almost 50-year-old man is the kids 30 years younger than you. When you're dressing up like them, you know it's a problem. But Hernandez's most viral moment is literally this right here.
Gentlemen, have you reached a verdict?
Yes.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count
Shit.
1. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment.
Oh shit.
State of Tennessee versus Hernandez Govan, count 2. We,
My
the
bad, I'm
jury,
over here
find
falling
the
asleep
defendant
already.
Hernandez
Already on the
Govan
first video.
not guilty
God
in
damn.
count 2 of the indictment.
Now, I'm 1000% biased. I'm a Young Dolph fan. Whether he did or didn't do it, you can't say he's responsible or had anything to do with it because he beat the case. He was acquitted. Everything against him, he beat it at trial. The jury sided with him. They did not have enough evidence when he was alleged of orchestrating the entire thing. So he beat this, but again, he kind of...
And it's like, the reason why the other people didn't do that because they actually did it. He beat it because they didn't have enough evidence that he was the one that told them, yo, we'll pay you, do it. We'll pay you, do it. Just go kill him. Go do it. They didn't have enough evidence that. My bad. My bad, I'm over here talking while I'm eating. They didn't have enough evidence of that, so it's like, of course he's gonna beat it. It's just a he say, she say type shit, you know? They're saying that, oh yeah, he's the one that offered us the money. But there's no evidence of that.
To use this to get on the Vlad TV, start doing interviews, get on there and do interviews looking like this, and yeah, I got charged with it. Yeah, I beat it. Yeah. I don't care about none of that. I'm from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just he's coming out with this stone cold killer persona. Not to say that he isn't, because again, he's out here wearing Nike Techs and shiesties. But I'm just saying, he beat the case. Now, this is a federal criminal complaint charging him with cyber stalking. The statement of probable cause would read, on June 4th, 2026, the Memphis Police Department responded to a domestic call regarding threatening electronic communications. The Memphis Police Department contacted the victim, a woman known as JJ, who had been receiving threatening text messages from Govan since June 3rd, 2026. JJ was in fear of the life of herself and their child, requesting that police officers clear the home to ensure that Govan was not present. The texts were a result of approximately $540 that Govan provided to JJ to pay for a rental car. When there were complications with the booking, Govan told JJ to keep the money. JJ stated to the Memphis Police Department that during a phone conversation with Govan, he had threatened to shoot up JJ's phone. Due to Govan's messages, the Memphis
shoot their phone, what?
Threatened to shoot up.
Hey, where is it at? I'm trying to catch it.
JJ's phone. Due to Govan's messages,
he had threatened to shoot up JJ's.
The Memphis Police Department in JJ's phone. Due to Govan.
Why does he say phone if it says shoot up JJ's? I'm pretty sure it says home right there.
Fans messages, the Memphis Police Department and the National Guard checked the area at the time of the complaint, where Govan sent a message stating the National Guard can't watch your house all day, LOL. And another message stating, I don't give a fuck about no police, National Guard, or nothing. Now, how much y'all want to bet he had on that Nike Tech that day? Threatening to shoot up your baby mama's house while your kid is inside is crazy. And this is over $540. I guarantee you he's been on Vlad TV, No Jumper, and probably a whole bunch of other smaller YouTube channels. I guarantee you he's getting paid more than $540. He should be able to spend that with no problem.
The new way to own your brand with Wix Harmony. Create a site with your words. No, really.
Now I'm going to read these.
I don't know. Is he really making that much money? He crashed out about 550. If they willing to crash out about that much, they're not making that much money.
Text messages, and I couldn't show it on screen the way I normally would because there's some crazy messages, and not only that, it shows the phone number, so I have to show a blurred out version. But he's basically threatening to post explicit videos of her. In the text, it would clearly state his son is autistic. autistic. He's putting it on his son. He's basically accusing her of running off with his money. He's gonna do a YouTube video on her. And then it clearly all
right. Hold the fuck on.
Autistic. He's putting it on his son. In the text, it would clearly state his son is autistic. He's putting it on of her, threatening to post explicit video.
That's insane right there, though. It ain't never worth it, my guy. Go do what you gotta do. Go make your money again. Go make $500, half a paycheck. Less than half a paycheck, honestly. $500. Threatening to post like her nudes, and like her, goddamn it, her naked photos is crazy. God damn it, I'm over here. I stepped a lot. There you go. That's crazy, man.
Better off robbing Michael Myers than taking my money. That's for my son's meds. And livelihood in danger, about $540. But she's really not. Apparently you told her to keep the money. Now you're threatening to shoot her whole crib up, and you're saying, I can't believe you're gonna make me come and shoot up your house with my kid inside because you don't want to give me my money. What? You gotta be on drugs to literally call me 10 times, beg me to send my money, and then you take it. You would have been better off robbing Michael Myers than taking my money. That's for my son's meds. All I wanted was my money back. I'm a real street ninja. What I look like beefing with a female. More importantly, what I look like letting a hoe take $500 that's needed for my son medicine. Take this how you want to take it, but I will do life in prison with a smile about my motherfucking son well-being. I hope that don't go over your head. I hope you sleep good.
If you're willing to do all that for your son, I understand it's your son. I don't have a son. I don't have a child. But you really care about your sons being that good. Why don't you just go work for it then? You fucked up trusting some lady who, excuse my language, but it's probably just some hoe. And he probably trusted her because she was just some hoe, and he was just fucking with her. If I'm being real. Let's be for real. It happens, yo. You gotta be like, damn, I spent money on this hoe. Damn, this hoe's up a couple hundred. Go work for it again. It's that simple. Go work for it again. I don't know. If you care for your sons that being that much, like.
Well, if I'm just being fair in this situation, if you only had $500, why would you send her the $500 if you desperately need the $500 for your son's medication?
Because you're stupid.
Now, I agree you're mad about the money and you're now saying it's for your son, but why would you send it? And then saying she's better beefing with Michael Myers? That's what I'm saying. He's putting out the persona. Look, I am a serial killer. I will get you gone. I will do this and that. I don't care about the police. Well, she called them and they called backup, National Guard, and then they got the feds, and now it's all coming down on you. Now, I can't show the rest of these texts because they're very explicit. And he's basically threatening to, post it all over social media of her doing things with people. And he says, I hope you turn it into 5 million. You gonna need it tonight. We making the news today. Now, a sergeant of the Memphis Police Department provided information that Govan had given JJ approximately $500 for a rental because Govan was having difficulties procuring one. JJ also had difficulties with a rental car and offered to give Govan his money back. As a result, he began harassing her through cell phone communications. She was in fear of her life. Govan has taken action with the intent to harass and intimidate using his cell phone, which is a facility of interstate commerce, to engage.
And you really gotta think, like, what the fuck? So, because she couldn't get the mission done, so she couldn't order a rental for you, that's kind of the mission they was doing. It was she was getting the car for him because she couldn't do that. Curse her out? Alright, fuck you if you can't do that for me. Makes no sense.
In a course of conduct that placed her in fear, in reasonable fear of death or serious bodily injury. His actions attempted to cause, did cause, and could cause substantial emotional distress. Now, cyber stalking itself doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. The punishment federally is up to 5 years in a federal prison. But the most serious aspect of this case is him, the person. He was acquitted of a murder, beat a murder case, did a whole bunch of interviews talking about crazy things. They robbed T.I., melted his chain down. Like, he talked about a lot of different things he was allegedly involved in. And he's straight up telling this girl, you were better off robbing Michael Myers than playing with me. I will shoot up that crib, this and that. He's giving off this killer persona in every single interview. Shorty.
Then that's what's cool now. Like, oh, I'm really like that. Until the law comes, and then until you're facing charges, and then it's like, no, I'm not like that. I'm Christian or something. I'm religious. I'm a whole bunch of shit. Like, it's like, damn, I thought you was like that.
He has a decent case because she's just gonna be like, look at how he carries himself. Look at the type of way he wants to be seen. He's dressing up in a Nike Tech with a shiesty on, threatening to blow down my house with my kid inside. Now, how do I think this case is gonna go? I mean, I don't think they need any more evidence than they already have. You know what I'm saying? It's all in text, it's in phone calls, they have the voicemails. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to see or hear that, but the feds have it, and this is a Fed case. And if he was stressing $540, I don't know how much money he's gonna have to get a federal lawyer to fight this. So it sounds like he might be on his way to federal prison. And if he's still being housed in Memphis, in the Memphis County Jail, it's very likely he's on protective custody because of the threat on his life. Dolph had a lot of fans. Dolph had a lot of friends. And he's in Memphis where young Dolph was killed. So regardless of if he beat the case, that's good for society, but in the streets and in jail, just his mere involvement can cause someone to do something to him. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
I think the W video, Jake. W as video. Real shit. Of course. Bro, is like exactly like you said, bro, is not safe, bro. And honestly, young Dolph is worldwide. Where is he really safe at? Be for real. Where is he really safe at hating on young Dolph? Probably nowhere. Why you do not want to be like these people? Alright, yeah. I hope y'all enjoying. If y'all do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. But just right.